Welcome everyone, my name is Kayloa. Today in Inscryption Kaycee's mod we have another suggested challenge run. This one is kind of using the blood balance, I think with some possible tweaks being made to it. Battles only, so it's going to be just kind of pseudo Act 2-ish, but we only get 5 cards, and I put the cards through a random name generator online, just any old one. And so we got Raven, Elk Fawn, Sparrow, River Snapper, and Wolverine, so that's going to be our deck. The change to this run is that we can use our teeth, and any details will be in the description below, but we can use the teeth to upgrade stats, so like 1 tooth for a health point, 2 for a power point, and 4 for a cost reduction. So we're going to try it out, see how that goes. And since we only have 5 cards, I didn't put the unfair hand, because we have 2 1-bloods anyway. Let's see here. Oh, that's a strong pronghorn. That is a strong pronghorn. Wolverine, will you be strong enough to take it out? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, you're the River Snapper. I feel like I need to do this. I'm okay with this. We can work on that pronghorn, get it down. Be one less thing to worry about. Actually, it'll be fine right now, so. I think I'm gonna try holding off. We have 3 teeth, so we could say give Elk Fawn a attack point, but I don't want to right at the moment. It actually might be a good idea. But I'm wondering, would it be better to save up, try and make as many of our cards 1-blood as we can, so we can just make sure we get them onto the field faster? That might be beneficial too. Although, health and power are also important. So I kind of don't want to rush into anything, because I don't know how easy it is. It might be really easy, or it might be really difficult to get teeth, especially later on. And I just remember too, is these are our 5 cards. We have to go, if we make it to Leshy, we have to go through all 3 phases, which means I think health is probably going to be, I think instead of cost, I think health and then offense are going to be our 2 most important stats to deal with. Alright, Sparrow, you can go there. That's perfect. Though the fact that they can block a coyote and live is also really nice. We might have to make more use of that, though, in later maps. Map 1 is kind of the test ground. Like, okay, we're kind of getting a feel for what's going on. See, this is a problem. We're going to lose cards as we go along here. Oh, yeah, smoke. So I think maybe we get lucky. We can use the Wolverine to get the pack mule taken care of. Nope. That is unfortunate. Alright, River Snapper, I think we're going to be relying on you. Maybe. We have the hook. We might actually have to end up... Oh no, this will work. Still gonna have to rely on the River Snapper though to take out that pack mule, however. So might as well work on it now. Because the elk would just weaken it, get taken out by the coyote, doesn't help us. Cat and field mice, that can help us. Starvation does not help us, though. That is a problem. Oh. The mole. I don't want to have to deal with the mole here. I know we have both Raven and Sparrow. Oh no, we wouldn't have Raven. We would just have Sparrow. Okay. We may need to retry this fight because we can't get anyone onto the board. You can block with squirrels for a bit. There, that's what we needed, is the adder. Why don't we do this? Alright, cat there, squirrel, raven. We have pliers just in case. Barely made it. Alright, okay, so we have 10 foils. We should be using those then to upgrade our cards. What would be good? I think health is what we really need. So it's 1 per health point, so we'll give 2 to Wolverine. What are you at? You're at 3 health. 2 to Sparrow. 2 to Elk Fawn. 2, 2, 2, so that's 6. We have 4 left. So then I'm thinking we give an offensive point to Elk Fawn, offensive point to Sparrow. Alright. So there, we have upgraded our deck. These make me feel a little bit better, and just health all around. That makes me feel better. Yeah, you know what? Let's put the Sparrow there. Because I was worried about adders. We use Wolverine. Wolverine can feed on a bullfrog, no problem. Or we give it that sweet, precious overflow. Because teeth are probably going to end up playing a very important part in this adventure. I suppose in theory we could well, if we had enough teeth, we could bring everyone down to 0 cost and just use squirrels as blockers, but I don't think that would be the best case for us. Let's see. Alright, gotta get rid of the flying ant. Ooh, that worked out decently for us. Well, for a bit. They're burrowing, so we'll be able to get rid of them. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Okay. Question. Thinking river snapper. Okay, that's a problem. A problem we will alleviate by taking out one flying ant. Okay. We have 2 candles, and this is our potentially only totem fight. I should probably make it so they're just, I'm skipping all totem fights. Maybe that should be, oh no, it's a little mix of RNG, I suppose. I don't know. There's no set in stone, well, there's some rules, but not everything's set. So why am I rambling? Let's just, 5 damage, that's barely gonna be enough. Alright, you know what? Squirrel. Wow, Leshy is not pulling any punches with this fight. But that worked out really well, actually. Oh, if only you were a hodag. Ooh, maybe that would be a thing too. Maybe it'd be like 10 teeth for an item or something. More flying ants. Great. Love that. That means we need to put elk fawn there. Yeah, that'll work. Just trying to figure this out with elk and wolverine here. Okay, that's a problem. Ooh, maybe a cost reduction would have been the right call. Because these 2 bloods are causing issues. Oh, we have an extra candle. So we'll be... Deal 2, take 2. We'll be okay. It's just going to be a close fight. Unless you could stop playing flying ants for 1 minute. He listened to me. Played a worker ant. Great. Alright. At least elk can block that. Here we go. We're gonna need these teeth. Alright, we got 6 teeth. So what we're gonna do is we are going to, let's see. Spend 4 to decrease the raven's cost and pay 2 to increase its offense by 1. Nice. Okay. The bad part is that we're going to have Trapper on map 3, and I don't know how we're going to deal with that. Alright. I think... oh, right. The sharks have error block, don't they? No, do they? Or is that that might be rescribed, has error block. I don't remember what. We'll find out. We'll find out. Either this is going to go great or it's going to go horribly. Either way, we'll win. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh good, these don't have error block. They do 5 damage though, which is horrifying. Alright, wild bull and porcupine. This is why we upgrade our raven. It's a solid card in vanilla. Solid card now. Loose-tailed birds. Problem. 1 health though. Less of a problem. Probably not the right place for the elk fawn, but we'll make it work. Well, at least we upgraded our sparrow, though, so it can compete with a raven. Oh yeah, elk's not going to take any damage from these porcupines, so that helps us. Leslie foolishly played that egg behind the raven, which will not be leaving the board. That other raven, on the other hand, will cause problems. It's going to be 4 damage. Or we deal 2, take 4, then we start dealing 5. Gotta outpace him. Oh boy. Alright, we'll be okay. We're gonna make it. If not, we have a regular fight next, and that I'm confident we will survive. I think. We're dealing 5, taking 6. Yep. Oh, another raven. Not good. Well. No, well, we tried. And moose buck, great. Just great. How much do you deal? You deal 3? Perfect. Perfect. Raven is excited. He's happy to see you. Sparrow comes in to say hey as well. Let's see, we got 4 teeth. Part of me is thinking, let's get the Wolverine attack up further. Is that what we want? Or do we want to cost down somebody? No, we need some offensive power. And Wolverine has the potential for additional offensive power. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to fight the Trapper on map 3. But we have Elk Fawn. I think Elk Fawn and Elk can help us. Because they can at least clear out some of the frogs. Maybe not the traps, but the frogs. Which actually works out really well for us. Drawn some cards. We'll have 2 pelts going into phase 2. That's not an issue, unless you play... Okay. Bullfrog we can definitely handle. Alright, now we just gotta get through this quickly before starvation kicks in. I think we'll be fine. And what say you, Mr. Trapper Person? Lady Trapper Person? They're both. Anyway. Ooh, oh, those are some dangerous cards. Alright, get rid of you. You. Alright. You're 2 blood. So are you. So we'll do this. Squirrel, squirrel. Wolverine. Squirrel. Squirrel. Turkey vulture. Squirrel sparrow. Alright. We got 11 teeth. What do we want to do with that? I think what we want is to lower some... Ooh, we need health though too. Alright. Wolverine will take you down a blood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give you 2 health. And who else do we have? We have Sparrow and Raven. Or how about this? Raven up an attack point and a health point. That will bring us down to 0. And this is our final deck. I'm really hoping we can get through this quickly. I was hoping for the Raven and Wolverine so we could take out that Mole Man. Otherwise we lose both. So we'll do it this way. Unless she wants to be a pain, we will make it be a pain. Gotta block it. That Mantis is so strong. That's kind of ridiculous. I forgot how strong the Mantis was. And now, let's see here. Alright. River Snapper, I need you here. Wolverine there. Nobody died. Oh, River Snapper dies. But we have enough power to get to phase 2. We won't have enough to get through phase 2, though. Unless we pop a tooth. This is why we held into those pliers. You know what? We might actually, I think, have the stats for this. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we have that. Thankfully, the Wolverine ate enough to get the strength needed. I'm just holding on to the Sparrow just in case something went horribly, horribly wrong. But it didn't. Well, there we go. A different spin on our Pseudo Act 2 run. I did make some changes, like I did have 2 candles. We didn't have Mulligan on, like our normal challenges, because I wanted to. This was more of a proof of concept run, I suppose we should say. But I think it has potential. And I think if we could iron out some details, I think it would be kind of an interesting run, because you're really pressed with having only 5 cards, but it does incentivize you to deal excess damage and then gives you a purpose for those teeth. So it's like, oh, I got these extra teeth, I can do that, use those to actually upgrade my cards and stand a chance in the later maps. So yeah, I liked it. I think it has potential. Again, this was a suggestion run from Castanheira, so thank you for the suggestion. If any of you have ideas for runs you'd like to see or want to let me know what types of runs you want to see more of, feel free to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe to see more, and I'll catch you later in the next episode.